head coach Scotty Fletcher. And Coach, I'll tell you, just a gut-wrenching loss for your team here today. Played so valiantly at times, and man, I don't know what to say. It's just my heart is broken right now for the way your team played here today, not coming away with the win.
Yeah, man.
Get you turned up there, Scotty. All right, I got you now.
Man, just didn't get one stop, man. One stop, one stop, one stop, one stop. I don't want to say one shot. It's just one stop, one stop. I mean, that's you're at one right there at the end of the fourth, then in overtime. You got to come up with that one stop. So, proud of our girls, man. They fought. I definitely think we've proven that we definitely have garnered some respect, in this league from where we came 5 years ago to where we are now. Very unfortunate that Pooh wasn't able to finish the game, and but Lana Smith was spectacular tonight. Um, I mean, just 28 points, 9 rebounds.
Six assists.
Yep. In 41 minutes, she's over there hollering sub, sub. I said, ain't nobody. Pooh's fouled out. Um, you know, just and just didn't get enough stops. I mean, you look up, you got 3 girls in double figures, and Shania gets a double-double, and Mia has 8 rebounds. Just one stop away, man. That's just the bottom line. We're one stop away.
Scotty, they're a talented team, particularly on the offensive end. I mean, and I thought we did a great job in the first half. Basically, it gets right down to it. You defended extremely well, and you basically kept Yandy out of the ball game. She didn't score in the first half. That was huge. And then,
Yeah.
whereas Wilson scored 4 in the first half, she got 4. Excuse me, got 10 the second half plus the overtime, got the game winner. But I thought you did a good job at times defensively against them. I think there were times also that offside boards hurt us tonight. A couple of times they get the offside board. Gandy twice there in the fourth quarter, once in the overtime offside board. We just couldn't get that rebound. That would have been a stop right there.
Well, their guards do a good job of rebounding the ball, but you look, we only give up 13 offensive rebounds. I mean, you want to keep that number 15 and under,
Yeah.
12 and under, really. So that's not bad. We only get 9, but they did have a +8 advantage on the glass, 51 to 43. They only make 2 threes. That was our game plan. We did a good job of not sending them to the free throw line. But man, just at the end of the day, man, one stop. I mean, that's at the end of the day in tournament time. If you get stopped, you'll advance, and just one stop away. I mean, and you can't go on the road in tournament play and give up 67. And we get outbeat, we get outscored 8 points there in the fourth, and look at their quarters. They're 12, 11, 11, and they go for 25 in the fourth. And
Yeah.
we didn't do a good job of just handling their run. When they made a run, we didn't do a good job of making. We had to get a stop. I told you a few weeks ago, you kill a run with a run. Um, I just hate it for our girls. I hate it for our program and our institution because I know how bad we wanted to win. I know. I just know how hard it is to get to this point. And I mean that. I mean, you're talking about they take the top 8 teams in the South. Well, I mean the top 8 teams in the state, 4 in the North and 4 in the South, and man, just to finish third is tied for second last year. Man, it's such a tough accomplishment to get to this place because of the tough teams. I mean, everybody
Absolutely.
can beat everybody any given night. Our schedule's proven that. Our conference schedule has proven that. So for us to get here, man, you wanted to finish. You wanted to close the deal. Especially being that we tasted this same feeling last year from Itawamba. But I can't be mad. I mean, the only thing that sticks out to me is Jakia 1 for 10. That's as a sophomore, she's got to be better than that. And that's I mean her. You look at Smith goes 9 for 21, Pooh 3 for 7, Tay a freshman 2 for 8. She's got it. She just has got to be better. And we didn't have that today. And I didn't think Turner played bad, but she didn't give us that spark. 1 for 4 from the free throw line. I told her every time you're shooting the ball, you're fading and running away. You got to stay in your shot. So just I didn't think Bree Miller was her best today either. I know she was excited about playing, but I just didn't think she was her best. And man, in these kind of games, man, you have to rely on everybody. And it's just unfortunate, that our season comes to an end. Because now we will not make the region tournament.
I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, because we were we were tied with Northwest, and they got us on the head-to-head. We had the same exact percentage.
Mm.
And so if we had won, we were automatically in. So we will not be playing next week in the region tournament. So it's just a tough way. And our girls knew that coming in. And I thought we pressed a little bit in the first half, shot a few air balls, and was just very uncharacteristic. But just one stop, man. I just keep going back to that. I mean, you're up one. All you got to do is get one stop right there. Just one stop. I mean, we got outscored 24. We got outscored 33-24 in the fourth quarter in overtime.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just stops. I mean, that's our fault. That's nothing they did. You can say, yeah, they hit some tough shots. We got to come up with a stop right there. To be a championship ball club, you got to get stops. And Coach Oni will tell you the same thing tomorrow. You know what I mean? I mean, it's about making shots and getting stops. At the end of the day, man, you can call whatever, but you got to make some shots and get some stops. And unfortunately, we were just one stop away today.
Well, Scotty, still a good season. I know not the way you want to end it, but I mean, just some of the things you had to overcome during the season. Like today, Malia Bullard, she's worth a couple rebounds. Maybe one of those stops is one she gets.
Well, and making a shot.
And making the shot, too, from behind the arc and just things like that. But a good year for Wildcat women's basketball. And like you said, the respect that the program is gaining year by year under your leadership and the help from Coach Lumpkin and Coach Black.
They do a phenomenal job.
It's being noticed not only in the state but in the region. It's unfortunate we won't be in the region next week, but a great year for the Lady Wildcats here. Great job.
It is, and I want to give a special shout out to those sophomores. They came in. Coach Black did a very good job of recruiting them, and they've came in and really bought in to what we're asking them to do, and they've elevated our program. They got us here, and these last 4 games we had to win to get here. So, it's devastating to lose, but I'm really proud of these girls because, man, there's so much that goes into building a program. There's so much. I mean, Dr. Brewerwood says it every day when you wake up. Second's not your goal. We're trying to be first.
Right.
From an institution standpoint, from a program standpoint, Coach Lumpkin, Coach Black done a phenomenal job recruiting. We got a great recruiting class coming in. We're going to continue to add the key pieces that it takes, but hopefully we can continue to learn. I think we're closer. We're closer. Now we've got to do something to get over that next hump. And roster was a little bit short-handed in a way, but it'll get better. It'll get better. And man, I'm proud of these girls. I just hated that Pooh fouled out like that in her last college game. That just leaves such a bad aftertaste. But Lana Smith was spectacular tonight. Shania Wright, I mean, man, I have nothing but love and respect for those girls in that locker room, and I'm going to make sure that I love on them and let them know that, so.
Scotty, appreciate all you've done. Appreciate our friendship.
Yeah.
Appreciate the outstanding job you do with women's basketball.